morning news is brought to you by HATIL Furniture, the global furniture brand. Now get premium quality furniture in the affordable price. Visit HATIL Furniture, Bypass, Sanik Colony, Jammu. Call 932-9800-003. Intermittent snowfall and rains continued at most places in Kashmir for the third day on Wednesday. The weather office has forecast mainly dry weather from Thursday till next week. The weather is most likely to remain dry till the December 3rd, but isolated light rain or snow cannot be ruled out. The Union Home Ministry on Wednesday released guidelines for surveillance, containment and caution during the time of the spread of coronavirus disease. The Home Ministry said that the main focus of the guideline is to consolidate the substantial gains that have been achieved against the spread of COVID-19, which is visible in the steady decline in the number of active cases in the country. One of the points in the new guidelines, which will come into force from December 1, is empowering the states to impose local restrictions including night curfews. The state and the UT governments can't impose local lockdowns outside the containment zone without prior consultation with the central government. The National Investigation Agency on Wednesday arrested PDP Youth Wing President Wahid Para in connection with the terror case. Para, who recently filed his nomination for the District Development Council elections from Pulwama in South Kashmir, was being questioned at NIA headquarters here since Monday for his alleged involvement with the Hizbul Mujahideen terror group. The name of Para, who was instrumental in the revival of the PDP in South Kashmir, especially in the militancy-infested Pulwama, surfaced during the probe into the suspended Deputy Superintendent of Police Devendra Singh case. Junaid Azim Mattu returned as a mayor of Srinagar Municipal Corporation on Wednesday, less than 6 months after he was ousted from the office through a non-confidence motion. Mattu, who does not have any known party affiliation currently, defeated Sheikh Imran, a former deputy mayor, who was removed from the office last year through a non-confidence motion. Imran also did not represent any party in the mayoral polls. Mattu got 44 votes, while Imran got 7. 19 corporators abstained from voting.
देखिए आज से 7-8 महीने में आज से कुछ महीने पहले एक अदम-ए-एतमाद की मुहिम जब चली थी जिसमें मैं एतमाद हासिल नहीं कर पाया कॉर्पोरेटर हजरात का, उसके बाद 8 महीने के बाद गालिबन एक इलेक्शन हुआ है, मेरल इलेक्शन हुआ है। और जब इब्तिदा में मुझे ये एतमाद दिया गया इस कुर्सी पे बैठने का, उस वक्त हमने 40 वोट लिए थे इलेक्शन में और आज हमने 44 लिए हैं, जो 2/3 मेजॉरिटी के करीब है। इलेक्शन साफ और शफाफ हुआ, ओपन बैलेट हुआ।
Former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister and People's Democratic Party Chief Mehbooba Mufti on Wednesday said that the BJP was unnerved by the decision of People's Alliance for Gupkar Declaration to contest the DDC polls. She said their decision to join the polls fray was the reason that the PAGD candidates were barred from campaigning in South districts and other parts of the Kashmir.
आना पड़ा इसलिए कि जो हमारा जो कैंडिडेट है यहाँ पर, इसको पिछले 10-15 दिन से घर से निकलने की इजाज़त नहीं है श्रीनगर में, और सिक्योरिटी का बहाना करके इसको, क्योंकि ये कैंडिडेट भी है डीडीसी का, इसको कंपेन करने की इजाज़त नहीं दी जाती है। तो इसलिए आज मुझे ज़बरदस्ती ये कहना पड़ा कि मैं कैंडिडेट के घर जा रही हूँ, तो तब जाके इसको आने दिया। ये हाल हमारे दूसरे लोगों का भी।
Despite intermittent rain and snow, the 270-km Jammu-Srinagar National Highway connecting Kashmir Valley with rest of the country was through for one-way traffic on Wednesday. However, historic 86-km long Mughal Road connecting Shopia in South Kashmir with Rajouri and Poonch in Jammu region remained closed since Monday morning following slippery road conditions due to the accumulation of snow. Lieutenant General KJS Dhillon, Colonel of Regiment of Rajputana Rifles, paid homage to fallen soldiers by laying a wreath on the Remembrance Day of the Rajputana Rifles of Indian Army at Delhi Cantonment on Wednesday. The Rajputana Rifles is an oldest rifle regiment of the Indian Army with a glorious history of 245 years. Each year, on 25th November, the regiment celebrates Remembrance Day at its regimental centre located at the Delhi Cantonment to remember its soldiers who have laid down their lives in the highest traditions of army, safeguarding the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the nation. Rejecting the allegations that former Chief Ministers Dr. Farooq Abdullah and Omar Abdullah are unlawful beneficiaries of the Roshni scheme, a National Conference spokesman on Wednesday said that it is nothing but an attempt to mislead people at a time when DDC and ULB election process are underway. The party has sought necessary legal advice in relation to the same and is in the process of taking appropriate legal steps to safeguard its interest, he said. The National Disaster Response Force has said that they are preparing for the worst as very severe cyclonic storm Nivar is hurtling towards the Tamil Nadu coast. More than 30,000 people have been evacuated from Tamil Nadu and 7,000 from Puducherry. Cyclone Nivar is categorized as a very severe.
இன்னும் புயல் வந்துச்சுன்னா அவ்வளவுதான் போல இருக்குது.
National Conference President Farooq Abdullah's sister and two prominent hoteliers, including a Congress leader figure, in the second list of 130 people who have availed land under the now scrapped Roshni Act. According to the fresh list uploaded on the website of Divisional Commissioner Kashmir, majority of beneficiaries, including former bureaucrat and his wife, legalized their residential places under the scheme, while there are also names of dozens of businessmen who have got the ownership of their commercial buildings. With the total number of tests conducted for detection of COVID-19 nearing 13.5 crore in the country, the Health Ministry on Wednesday said comprehensive and widespread testing on a sustained basis has resulted in bringing down the positivity rate. The progressive decline in the national cumulative COVID-19 positivity rate has demonstrated that the rate of spread of the infection is being effectively contained in the country, the ministry underlined. The cumulative positivity rate has been steadily falling and has touched 6.84% as on the date, while the daily positivity rate stands at 3.83%.